Hello one and all, I am Pal of Games, and today I'm casting, well I'm not casting a game, I'm playing a game or whatever, of Tanukits, since you guys seem to have liked it and got quite a nice view response. I thought, hey, I can show off another sort of element of the deck which wasn't portrayed in the other vid I did, which is quite interesting. So I'm versing Chamber here, and as most players know who have played it, it's one of the most annoying decks to play because of stuff like Rabbit and Thunderbird, or can just be so annoying to get around. And with my opening hand's not great in terms of trying to get around it, but I decided that my opening of Tantan's going to get great for this position if it weren't for the fact he just drew into a bear. A little unlucky on that front in terms of him being able to sort of take out Tantan. But here he's started quite a nice chain and he's decided to take advantage of it, finishing off with obviously the chain strike, meaning he can take me down to 7,000 life points. Obviously he'd already put me up a little, so obviously not very, I wouldn't say it's a great card to run if you're running this sort of deck, but Black Garden just needs a few turns to sort of get you that advantage, and before you know it you've won. So you gotta be careful of that card when versing it. Now this is an interesting card I run, because it works perfectly with Tantan. Once you special summon, you can special summon this and it'll get the effect, which is it can target one card, destroy it, which is really great to have in terms of being able to destroy a card and then get to special summon out Sunday with obviously the two level 2s of your choice. Obviously I would imagine most of the time it's going to be Tantan alongside Kurantoza. That's a little tech I've teched in and I find it to be a great card. I decided I'm going to take out one of his tokens to make sure that, you know, he can tap me with as much as he'd like to. And he draws into a second Black Guard, because that's annoying. At least for me anyway, I find it to be annoying. He's going to tap me with his Rabbit, because obviously at this point he can swarm quite well. My Tantan's going to finally get his chance in, and you're going to see this combo in play. And I decide, you know, the card I need to take out at this point is the Garden, because that's the trouble card, meaning that next turn I can set up with a Sandeu. And obviously, unluckily, he has a Black Garden replacement, so that's not great. However, saying that, I do draw into a Closed Forest, which is why I wanted to cover this card. It's a card I use in the deck. It's not necessary for the buffs, but because it gets rid of stuff like Blackguard and Necro Valley, so quite a few decks what rely on the field spell element to be there. And this card's like almost impenetrable in terms of by the time they've probably got rid of it, you've already got enough use out of it to not need to worry about what they can do. So he's able to stop me attacking this turn with the Threatening Roar. Regardless, though, I've ended up with a 2200 and 2600. And as well as I've got Tantan face down, which is going to be great for this game. I don't know why he quite used just desserts, so I feel it was a silly play. However, he decides that at this point he has to play the Dark Hole. I would have probably waited, because obviously he would have had to get through my monsters first. But, you know, regardless, that's what his decision was. I draw into a Kitten. Obviously I'm not in need of either of these at the moment, so I can just go in with two quite massive heavy hitters and have a Kurantoza face down if need be for next turn. But already, you know, I've whittled him down to 2600. He's going to have to do quite a bit in order to take me out. And obviously, you know, Sandeu's pretty protected with a 3000 beta on the field. And he draws into an Upstart Goblin, so, you know, he goes to hope for something better, and he draws into a Jar, so that wasn't great. At that point, you know, he quits out. You know, obviously I don't blame him for that, because there's not much he could have done there. So yeah, if you've like that and you want to see more of the Tanukits, because I'm having a lot of fun playing them, and there's still a few elements I've left out which I haven't showed you yet, so I can show you there's one massive big element yet to show you, and that is why these dragons are here. But after that there should be a deck profile, so expect a deck profile early next week I'd imagine, But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching everyone, and like and favourite, that'd be great. And other than that, thanks for watching and goodbye.